Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? This is SEL0320 representing JBS. So I'm back here again for another review for Fear the Walking Dead. This is the second season, and this is the fourth episode. The name of this episode is Blood in the Streets. This will be a non-spoiler discussion about it, but I have to say I'm so torn with this episode because to me this is a good episode. This is definitely better than the first two episodes of the season. Was it better than the last episode? I don't know. Because the thing is, when there are moments like the beginning, when you have Nick in a weird kind of circumstance that just comes out of nowhere, and I actually really enjoy it, like I was like, this is really cool, you know? And I really enjoyed it. The problem comes in where, when that's not happening, like it just becomes really disjointed because like, They do this interesting thing with Strand's backstory in this episode where they show a lot of his past, they show where he comes from, what he's doing, but they're still keeping it very vague and ominous because we don't know necessarily everybody he associated with or what his actual purpose or zeal is in the concept of him as a personality. But we do know for a fact that he's got like some mischievous things about him and how he got to the prospects that he got. And I mean, it was interesting and I enjoyed it, but it was just so out of place. It felt like a Lost situation. Like I felt like I was looking at Lost all over again, which is not a problem because I like for them to switch things up, especially with the Nick thing. Like there's a thing that happens with Nick when he actually gets to land, and I don't want to describe it. I'll talk to you more about it in a spoiler review. It was just freaking epic. Like I was like, I love this. I could literally just watch him try to get through all these different scenarios and just have the episode focused on Nick because I actually really like Nick as a character. Now, everything outside of that was really strange because a lot of it takes place on the boat. The boat is put in this compromising situation from outside forces, and I feel like they kind of had this kind of coming to them. I knew this was going to come. It was like the roosters coming to roast, and it's like Travis, Madison, Chris, Daniel, his daughter, and the daughter of Madison, they're all put in this really compromising situation. And it feels tense at times. It feels really tense that I actually really enjoy it. But it's like, because I'm so used to The Walking Dead and people taking action, when you get those tense moments, somebody does a quick action, I was waiting for that. And by the time it actually did happen, I felt like it just dragged too long. So what I mean is that when the action moments do happen, they're awesome. When the moments comes for attention and when it comes through, it's just not the kind of follow through that I'm used to. And that's why I'm so torn about this episode. I really enjoyed the episode. A lot of it made me really uncomfortable in a lot of different sense. Matter of fact, you find out something really interesting about Strand, which I'll probably talk about more in my spoiler review. But it was a fair episode. I think it ended really weird. Because it wasn't really a cliffhanger in a lot of ways. I really felt like I had to look at the preview to really get it. If they had never showed me a preview, I'd have a problem with this episode. But anyway, I'm going to give this episode an 8 out of 10. I thought this was definitely a lot better than the first two episodes. But I'll go into my nips and picks in the spoiler review. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't going to stop. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.